Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I am Ron, and I am the guy that talks too much. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Today's topic, we're gonna go over how vulnerable professional athletes are around certain people. Not only just professional athletes, but to be more specific, NBA players and football players. And the story of a young 304 and how she almost set up an NBA player. As always, let's get right to it. Pop!
Put a finger down if for your 17th birthday, you and your best friend sneak into the most exclusive club in all of Los Angeles. And after you get into the club, you're in fucking awe because you've never been in a room with so many famous people at the exact same time. I'm chatting up with the actors, I'm chatting up with the artists, and then I'm like, where the athletes? Where the athletes at? And this one NBA player comes up to me that we all know and love, and he's like, I just got drafted. Me knowing goddamn well he just got drafted because I follow him on Instagram. I thought it would be a good idea to humble him. And I was like, drafted to the Army? Thank you for your service. He was like, you dumb bitch. No, I'm 6'7" in the NBA. Somehow I recovered from that. I end up in his car after the club closed. We go to his crib. He gives me a tour of his house. I play 1v1 with this man. The tour ends up, and where do you think? Hello, his bedroom. Me being 17, not thinking anything of it. I put my phone face down on his bedside table, forgetting my ID was in the back of my clear phone case. The second he saw that, he no hesitation called security. They cuffed me up, barged into the room, and escorted me out of there faster than I've ever been escorted out of any place ever.
I don't know about you guys, but we got a lot to unpack with this video. Like, honestly, guys, I don't even know where to begin. Well, let's start with the fact that this young 304, if you don't know what a 304 is, punch it in your calculator and turn it upside down. Shout out to my boy Stethoscope and Dr. BOA. That's where I heard them say that first. I don't know if they came up with it, but I'm giving people credit. But this young 304, right? At the time of this story, she was a minor. And she decided, along with her friend, to sneak into a party full of celebrities over there in LA. And like you heard from this young 304, she was cloud chasing, dotting it up, and looking for a come up. She was like, mingling with the actress and the singers and the artists. But let's face it, most of these actors are broke, and the artists, they are sold to the label. The real big money, the big fish, is with football players, the NBA players, right? Those are the ones with the big boy money. People how this young 304 is already smart from a very young age. She's like, screw actors and singers. I'm going for the big boys. No pun intended. So from what we can gather from a story, right? She found this big prey, right? This NBA player who just got drafted. For what she can say, I have an idea who it is, but I'm not going to say because I don't want to snitch on the brother. Anyways, she caked it with this dude. They did their thing. They were macking, having a good night. And as every high-value man will do, like, yo, I'm kicking it with shorty. I am assuming since we are in a club for adults that this is an adult too. And let's face it, she does not look goddamn 17, 12, 15. Well, she's of age now in that video because she's clarified it. But she probably looked one of these, like, young 304s who look older than her age. The brother's probably thinking, life is good. I'm celebrating my success. I worked so hard to get to the NBA. I had a good night. And let me take this 304 with me back to the house so I can take it down and do what it do. So they got to the crib. They were chilling, Netflix and chill, chips, guacamole, soda, drinking. I'm thinking or I'm imagining that there was alcohol involved because, the dude is under the assumption that, she's an adult. I saw her at the club. Hey, and we chilling and macking, right? Apparently, they were with people at the crib because she did mention security, but we're going to get to that point in a moment now. And dude probably was like, yo, you know what, guys? Yo, y'all keep chilling over here. Me and the 304, we're about to go upstairs and handle business, right? So I'm assuming I don't mean to snitch on the brother. They were probably kissing, whatever, and they were about to get it in. And as she stated, she put the phone down with the clear case that showed her ID. And dude was probably like, you know what? Let me see. 17? Drake? Soulja Boy's voice. 17? We gotta get up out of here. And the dude did the right thing, right? Did the right thing. Kicked that 3 or 4 out and left it at that. Now, guys, let's just break it down. Imagine if she would have not had a clear case. Imagine if it was like an empty case, like one of those like solid matted colored cases. Imagine if she would have thrown her phone somewhere else. Imagine if she would have left the phone in her purse. The brother's career would have been over because she probably would have went along with it, right? Got hooked up with the athlete, whatever, did her thing. And then 3 years later, go back to her Mormon family in the Midwest, pray to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, feel bad about what she did, feel guilty, and then say the good old, oh, he raped me, he, SES, assault me, he did this to me, he took advantage of me. Point is, she would have felt guilty, waiting for the dude to hit a $100 million contract or win the championship to come out like, with the Me Too, this is my story, this basketball player did this to me, and I feel so destroyed. Now, this is not to shame victims or people or victims who have been through this. This is not for y'all. We're calling out these type of women who set up athletes all the time and they get away with murder. I think this young lady confessed to a crime and she should be charged. Think about it. She deceived the law. She went into a club being a minor. She drank alcohol. She almost had sex with somebody who, even if the dude just got, let's say, because NBA players who get drafted young, say she was 17 and the dude was 19. Even that, even if he was 20, even if it was not that much of an age difference, he wouldn't end up losing absolutely everything. But yet again, there's nobody to hold these type of women accountable. We see it in the news all the time, how an NBA player, football player, basketball player, they get accused of something. Now, we don't know if it's true because we were not there, but like these defamation, right, or these accusations really, whether they turn out to not be true or false, they will haunt the athlete for the rest of their lives. It will destroy their image. Sponsors are not going to be dealing with them. Teams might drop them. They can lose their contracts. They can lose their entire livelihoods. Their family can be at risk. Absolutely everything. Just for a woman like this, young 304s are looking for a come up. They don't want to go to college. They don't want to work. OnlyFans is not making them enough money, so they got to get that quick come up. So what's the best way to get that quick come up? You get with an athlete, you get pregnant by an athlete, or you just come out and set him up. Whatever gets you the money faster. And for the NBA players, if any of you are watching this, or any pro athletes, think about it, guys. Think of all the hard work you've done from ages 4, because you don't just start playing basketball or football at the age of 19 and then hope to make a pro. Start at a very young age, about 5, 6, all the way into you 20-something, right? So almost 20 years of hard work all going down the drain because of a 304. And I mean, who can blame these dudes? Like they like 6'7", they're like 6 feet something millionaires, and they have thousands of women throwing themselves at them. And think about it, like if I'm an athlete, I'm at a club, and I see all these women throwing themselves at me, I am safely assuming that we are adults, right? And that if I was to hook up with any of these ladies, of course being consensual, it would not be an issue because we both adults, we both consented to this, and everything should be all right. But no, not in the case of a minor. It doesn't matter if she's 17 and a half. The law says they're not old enough to consent with somebody who's older than them. I mean, I'm pretty sure every law is different. I don't know what the law is in California, but it never turns out for the men. It never turns out good for the men. Look, becoming a pro athlete is not an easy thing to do. Like, I was reading some stats, and I might put them in the screen, that only 1.2% of the kids that play basketball at a college level, high school level, only 1.2% of them are gonna make it to the NBA, and for football, only 1.6% of them are gonna make it to the to the league. Also, remember that athletes are under constant scrutiny by the media, the sponsors, the team, and the fans themselves. But I wouldn't want to see a young brother who works so hard to get where they need to get to. Now they taking care of their family, for all of it to go away just because of a careless 3 or 4. Again, man, this is a channel that we're gonna get into information. We're gonna get into evolving business. But my primary goal with this channel is to help out men, especially these young men who are getting the bag, who are making millions, and they are literally, and I'm using this again in this video, falling victims to these praying 3 or 4s. These 3 or 4s, they don't care about you. They might seem submissive. They might seem like they care, but they're after your bag and what you have worked for. They don't care about you, man. They're here to snatch your soul and snatch your wallet. All I'm saying is, please be careful with these 3 or 4s. But as always, guys, it doesn't matter what I think of this channel. It matters what you think. I want to know your thoughts, your feedback. Please put them in the comments box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, activate the notification bell, and help your brother get to 100 subscribers. Stay safe. Be careful with these 3 or 4s. It's your boy Ron, and I'm out. Peace.